Kelsey Light. There will be a remembrance candle vigil planned for this Saturday to remember Kelsey Light as a light shining, flickering, shining light on this earth. Kelsey Light was not only somebody's daughter, sister, mother, family, friend, and co-worker, but she was a beloved shining light on this earth. And this weekend, the Woodland Park community will shine lights of their own in her memory. The Woodland Park Police Department is hosting a remembrance candle vigil for Kelsey on Friday, which marks 1 year since authorities believe the 29-year-old was killed by her fiancé from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Memorial Park located at 412 North Park Street in Woodland Park. That is where it's going to be held. The police department is then hosting a celebration of Kelsey Light's life on Saturday afternoon from 2 to 3 p.m. at the Woodland Park Seventh Day Activist Church. Now we all know her so-called fiancé was found guilty just days ago for the murder and will spend the rest of his life in prison. Now Kelsey Light, she came from a religious family and they know she is in heaven now. Kelsey was born on September the 15th, 1989 in Washington, growing up in the lakeside city of Moses Lake. She had a constant companion, her brother Clint, who is 2 years younger than her. He said they did everything on the family's farm together. Kelsey wanted to be a crop duster when she was a child. Her mother, Cheryl, said in the court November the 1st, which kicked off a lifelong fascination with aviation. She always wanted to fly as a child, she said. Kelsey was accepted to the college at Moses Lake School, where she started studying aviation. After graduation, she landed a job as a flight instructor in Washington. Her mother said, around the time Kelsey's parents moved to a small community in northern Idaho, and she moved out of the home to start her own life. After moving to Colorado in May 2016 and picking up a handful of different jobs, she landed at DOS Aviation in Pueblo in late July 2017. Her mother said she started the company's training program around the time as R.I.P, and they bonded over that shared experience. Kelly was rarely seen without a smile and had a kind and gentle heart, Klein said. That's how we knew her, she said. She was a joy for all of us to be around. Kaylee, Kelsey and her fiancé's child was born on October the 5th, 2017 in Colorado Springs. She was kept in the ICU, the NIC ward, for several days because she arrived 3 weeks early, Cheryl said. Klein said when Kelsey returned to work, it was easy to tell she was a proud mama. She noted that they shared a special bond because both of their daughters were named Kaylee. She was always excited to tell everybody and anybody and everybody about Kaylee, who was a beautiful little girl, Klein said. Cheryl visited Kelsey in the months after Kaylee was born and said the newborn was Kelsey's whole world. Her life revolved around Kaylee, Cheryl said. Caroline Sharp, a flight instructor for DOS Aviation, said she was so close with Kelsey that she kept a picture of Kaylee on her fridge in Pueblo, in her home. When Kelsey would bring the baby to work, Kaylee was always well behaved and happy, Sharp said. Kelsey may have been quiet and reserved, but she was always very sweet, she said. She eagerly shared updates about Kaylee's developments with anybody at DOS Aviation who would listen, said the flight instructor, Peter. She loved being a mother. She'd post pictures of Kaylee on Facebook often, and text them to her fiancé. She kept a photo of herself and Kaylee on her tidy desk at work that seemed to be a point of significant inspiration, said her co-worker, Raymond. The young mother was also sharp as a tack, Mark said, the chief pilot for initial training at DOS Aviation. Says she completed the training program during her short time with the company, an achievement that even instructors with 20 years of experience in the U.S. Air Force have called grueling. She wrote the best test questions for her students, never too hard or too easy, just exactly what they should know, said David. He flew with Kelsey often and called her a natural pilot. I'll remember her kindness and smile the most, he said. A smile like hers would lift me up. I'm grateful I was able to know her. And call her my friend. It wasn't a surprise that she had this effect on people. Kelsey's uncle, Scott, said she was loved by everyone, and everyone loved her. She made positive contributions to her community and was a beautiful person inside and out, Cheryl said. Another co-worker named Chris said he was only just starting to get to know Kelsey on a deeper level when she disappeared, but he knew she was quiet, unassuming, beautiful, and gentle soul, he said. Even with her smile, her small frame, she stood out at work because she helped her aviation students get exactly where they needed to be. She made a direct impact on those students, and her spirit will live on as they use those instructions and pass their knowledge along to the next generation. Chris said, "Even though I won't see her again on this side of eternity, I know I'll see her again one day. And we'll have our chats once again," he said. It's important for Kaylee to know how amazing her mother was.